In this coming episode, you go to Greece, which, I mean, you shot there before, yes?
We shot in Greece before. This time we went to the island of Naxos. Naxos has remained a fairly, I mean, unlike some of the other Greek islands, it has an actual working life. You know, there are actually fishermen still doing their job. There's still people growing things. It's a reflective show in a very beautiful place. It tries to give a flavor of what it's like to be in what appears to be a pretty idyllic place in a relatively idyllic situation, particularly when the rest of the country, things are going so badly, when I think unemployment is approaching 50% in some areas. And yet, the pressure from the outside world is intruding as refugees from Syria and the Middle East and Africa are starting to wash up on their shores.
They're coming to Naxos as well.
Yeah, and I mean, the bodies are washing up on the beaches, and refugees, and yet they are also the place least prepared, least able, and least inclined to deal with it. I mean, they can't.
Well, how do you decide where you're going to go? I mean, how do you decide, oh, you know, let's go to Naxos?
I thought Naxos would be an interesting place because it's a seemingly idyllic, I mean, the Greek islands, that sounds good, right? We definitely, who doesn't want to go? And I know what I did. I said, let's find a really perfect Greek island that's kind of out of the way of the madness.
That's your ideal vacation, a beach,
a cold beer, some ouzo,
some cooking.
Yeah, some delicious food, and of course the Greek islands have all of these things. So I was looking for a place that wasn't Mykonos. I don't want oons down the street, but also I was well aware of the pressures that Greece as a whole is under and the refugee crisis looming. So I thought it would be an interesting slice. There are only so many places left in this world with beautiful views, and they are all under threat of different kinds. I think this is a constant of the show. Let's go to paradise and find out, is it really paradise? How long might it be? What kind of pressures are they under? How do they survive? How do they keep it real? That's always interesting to me. I think it's maybe also because I'm part of a destructive process, you know?
Because by you going, it's going to bring other people there.
If I do find a place that's perfect, you know, by putting it on TV and talking about that, I've kind of, have I helped or hurt, you know? This pressure on places where you can wake up in the morning and look out over gin clear water at a beautiful sunset or a sunrise. How long are we going to have those places? And who will get to enjoy them is something that I'm always looking at and I'm always interested in.
I look forward to seeing it.